Okay, so what were we doing? Oh yeah, we were going up to Zenith, which is that big place right over there. Forgot about that. The campfire was so cozy. I must have fallen asleep, Kupo. Do you feel how the winds have shifted? They will born Raceful grew back to the skies above Zenith. I'm sure of it. This is your chance to climb the highest floor of the palace and summon him with a toot of that shiny horn. So, I'll be heading back now, if that's the same to you. Good luck, Kupo. It was nice knowing you. Wait, what? Is he serious? And let's put Garud on steady, just so I don't get her to disappear on me. Oh man, so many ruins. There's the same in the Forelands, too. I'm sensing a pattern here. Well, I think it was also the same in the Western Highlands. I think. Not really sure. Ooh, another Aetherite and another Summoning Stone. Which is just chocobo porters up in the Churning Mists. So now that I think about it, there aren't really many in the Sea of Clouds. Or anywhere else for that matter. That's interesting. Wonder what the reason for that is. Actually, I think I might know. So we just gotta keep going up this path here, right here. I think. Yeah, and then here's the little spiral that leads us up. Right? Yeah. Oh, this music. Did you hear that? Huh. Oh yeah, there it is. Alright. Hang on guys, I'm just gonna grab that Aether Current. I keep accidentally tapping the microphone with my thumb. Whoops. And hang on, I just need to take a look at... Ah! Yeah, I really need to go back and do all this stuff. Okay. Oh! Cutscene. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. Nice wings. No kidding.
Way more 12. Mine ears hear the tongue of dragons, yet the meaning rings clear within my mind. How can that be?
I don't know.
Racevelga, do you not remember me? 'Twas I whom you found in Dravania. I who glimpsed the truth. The truth about your past. About Shiva.
Ugh.
But speak it I must. I have summoned Shiva's soul from the beyond and offered myself as her vessel. She has made her heart known to me.
I'm sorry, what?
I have surrendered mine to her. Do you not see, my love? I am Shiva reborn.
I don't think so. Then how about you fill us in? Oh, is he talking about Bahamut?
Then the spirit that answered me.
Yeesh, there's a revelation.
Be that as it may, Lord Racevelga, Izel's desire to heal the rift between man and dragon is real, and it has borne us this far. We would spare both our kind and yours the ravages of this senseless war. Pray join your voice to ours in a call for peace and forgiveness.
It didn't really sound like he was saying much there. Dragon language. Ooh? I really like the artwork here. I don't know why. It's. I'm not sure. Okay, that's a little disturbing.
Sith mon I ratatoska nis ed for always and dar. Come mon thorn in you. Ale fei in later. Working ushkin in.
Sheesh.
San es shisnishka. Stadrana moi. Snodoanki utela maazmonish.
So basically, Ishgard started it. Okay. And why is he missing an eye?
Your tale bears scant resemblance to the one I was taught. How convenient that it should absolve your kind of all responsibility. But tell me, dragon, why should I believe your version of events?
Mixa eski listahin. Non miki hisikin. Kua ala ain el.
Interesting.
Sai an usi an thornizeg.
Oh, so he doesn't just want the eye back. He just wants to make him suffer.
Score esk mik es. Nes soi an in. Do in an. Olodron.
Ishgard's so-called heretics.
Sale. Orn I nesh iratatoska kin fo elna. Sith is nesh dokin an.
Interesting.
Then, the seed lies within us.
Is ros esh idran. Oloson inizeg. Non nish I est diadran en. Wa ulwa. Skola es alakin el andranken. Mondo.
Ye gods! I have borne witness to such a transformation. Looked on as a heretic assumed the shape of a dragon. I imagined it some manner of Dravanian enchantment.
Well, you're kind of right.
But if any Ishgardian, regardless of allegiance, has such potential within them, 12 forgive us. To think of all the dragons we've slain.
Sheesh.
War ulmon ala an as drago. Kawol smain korsu thrahal seskununi se an in kinizeg.
Oft have I wondered why Nidhogg did not simply raze Ishgard to the ground. Now I have my answer. He has no intention of winning the Dragonsong War, for it is no war at all, but vengeance, an eternal requiem sung for his murdered sister.
In ice in drago. Ale in ya in.
So what do we do? Kill Nidhogg?
I have not come this far only to admit defeat. We can still return the eye to Nidhogg and beg forgiveness for our ancestors' crimes. Mayhap our words will sway him.
Ja an. Lis as an in la tu ole ul in an hers isu. Mik du set in sohi. Nosta
Well, yeah. They don't have an eternity. Okay. So what do we do now? How long was that anyway? Oh, wow. Wasn't that long at all. Racefelger was every bit as awe-inspiring as I imagined. His voice fairly dripped with power. The will behind his words was so undeniable that it transcended my ignorance of the dragon's tongue. Just what a pity that I misliked what he said. So far did we travel, even unto the very heavens themselves, only to be dismissed like unruly children. And far from mitigating this humiliation, the hidden truths we have learned serve only to prove that our grand mission of peace was destined to fail from the first. Nothing will deter Nidhogg from his course. No, it doesn't look like it. So, it's either he dies or we die.
Well, what do you propose we do now? I, for one, am intent on continuing to the east.
What is there to be found in the east?
Nidhogg's lair, the Eyrie, is said to lie in that direction. And the eye tells me he is near.
Oh.
You cannot still mean to slay him.
You cannot still mean to stop me. I have been true to my word, and aided you in this fool's errand with Hraesvelgr.
But we did learn the truth, so not technically a fool's errand.
But your efforts at parley have come to naught, Lady Iceheart. I would see Ishgard saved, and for that, Nidhogg must die.
With the tale of our ancestors' vile betrayal yet ringing in your ears, you speak of continuing this war?
Nay, lady. I would but pierce its vengeful heart. When Nidhogg dies, this war shall die with him.
A moment, Estinian. You yourself spoke of the Great Worm's strength, that you believed him powerful enough to raise your city to the ground. How then are we few to challenge him?
He's got a point.
Even behind the stout walls of Ishgard, with an army of knights manning the defenses, our victory would be hard won. Yet you propose to contend with the beast in his own lair.
In close combat, this will afford us an advantage. And if the tales are true, the Warrior of Light has bested many an invincible foe.
Whoa, don't throw me into this.
But such speculation is meaningless if we cannot even find the worm. Our first task must be to seek out Nidhogg's lair.
The story of this nation grows bloodier by the moment. Must death always be answered with more of the same?
No.
Such is the way of things, I fear. I shall consider it a miracle if mine armor is not stained crimson ere this conflict is ended.
Hmm.
I should be blinded by my own lies. Everything I believed, everything I thought I was, gone. all gone.
Oh.
Leave her. Your words will not reach her now. And we have not the time to wait for her to gather up the pieces of her shattered faith.
Wow, that's just cold. People call her Ice Heart. That's just sad. Just want to, you know. Where do we even go? Oh, okay. Can I jump down here? Yes, I can. Whoa, wait, oh, okay. I have no idea if it's day or night here. And I know exactly where the area is. It's that huge purple cloud off in the distance. I mean, it's not hard to miss. Alright, come at me. Whoa. Nice job. Whoa, that far down the road, huh? I'm not gonna participate in any fates yet. Man, that place looks ominous. Yeah, I love how the battle theme in Heavensward areas has that little sense of urgency to it. Holy... I didn't even notice how worn out my gear was. Jeez. Repair gear. Alright. Okay, now we can continue. Man, this umbral static? Is that what it's called? Yeah, umbral static. Sure is everywhere. And I use this. Alright. Oh! Haha! Never underestimate the power of ruin. It will mess you up. Even though I don't really have a lot of intelligence. Well, that's not true. And I'm not tooting my own horn, so shut up. How did I completely avoid those things? Wow, that's impressive. I don't even know where... Oh well. I'm not gonna go hunting for Aether Currents just yet. Even though I probably should. So screw it back to guard. Hey, where's the other one? Uh-oh. Oh, come on. No, 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 no. Alright. What in the world? You know, I'm pelting it with Rune 3. This just not look good for me. Oh, okay. Alright, we're good. Phew. I almost died. But it would seem we've reached our destination. Which does not look fun. Oh, there's an Aether Current right there, but it's surrounded by a whole bunch of tiny little enemies. Want to eat my face? Alright, here we are.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Aye, that would be the Airy. I feel Nidhogg's presence through the eye, his caustic hatred gnawing at my soul.
That's not good.
'Twould seem the death of his consort has put him on guard. Mark how he wards his lair with tempestuous winds.
A similar barrier once barred our entrance to the Primal Garuda's domain, until we discovered the means by which it could be penetrated.
Corrupted crystals.
Mayhap it is time we called upon Master Garland. It will be just like the good old days, no?
Oh yeah. When things were always trying to kill me. Oh wait, those are still going on. Am I in a rut? I feel like I'm in a rut. Wow. Okay, that's sad. Sort of. Oh, cool. Honestly thought it would be locked out. Yay, I've got Rainy Tomban of casting. Right? Tomban? Yep, right. New friends, old friends. A force of A force of sufficient power to break through Primal's defenses might conceivably grant us access to the area. Where'd it go? Ah! What's going on? And I can offer no better solution. Pray consult this engineer friend of yours. Very well. On the condition that you swear not to lure Nidhogg from his lair in our absence. Steal all the glory for myself, you mean? Nay, I am not so selfish as that. Contact me by link pearl when your preparations are complete, and we shall set forth from Ishgard together. I suggest we rendezvous back at St. Rainette's farm, Zidirgu. From what I gleaned by the Holy Sea's decidedly ambitious airship project, Sid will still be in Ishgard. So we teleport to Ishgard now. Boy, it's been a while. I haven't seen Ishgard in what feels like ages. Sorry, I was just looking at something. And I can just teleport to... what's it called? Ethernet... Skysteel from Manufacturing. Yes, I'm lazy. Deal with it. Well, at least when it comes to walking around a city. I have access to a teleport network. Shut up. When last you saw Master Garland, he was advising the Ishgardians on their ailing airship, correct? In that case, it might still be a Camp Cloudtop. Failing that, we could try the airship landing, or mayhap even the Skysteel manufactory. Well, let's not waste time searching aimlessly. Someone in the city is sure to know where to find him. The question is who? Sir Emmerich would seem the obvious choice, but there's no guaranteeing he will be able to grant us an audience at short notice. Ah, I have it! Count Edmund's youngest son prides himself on knowing all of the Holy Sea's juiciest rumors. Let's return to the manor and see if Lord Emmanuel is about. To the last vigil? To the last vigil? Sorry. Yeah, Ishgard is very cut off, it seems. And I think it also has the largest exit distance for its Aethernet. Considering that the Steps of Faith is such a long bridge. And yeah, I really haven't actually gotten all the Aethernet nodes. Sorry. Emmanuel. Ah, the hero returns. There goes the fight, old boy. Well, I trust. In search of a Sid Garland, you say? Then say no more. The taverns are full of talk, and the name of said silver-haired genius has cropped up more often than most. I hear he's been tasked with getting that monstrous airship the Holy See commissioned to actually fly. It seems the project has been plagued with mishaps from the first. In any case, Garland Ironworks employees are known to frequent the airship landing, and I'll wager their master does too. The airship landing. Yes, I thought as much. Come, Zidirgu. We must find Sid and trouble him for his expert opinion. Wouldn't say it's expert, but alright. And of course Sid would be at the airship landing. Where else would he be? Oh, right. The airship at Camp Cloud Top or the manufactory. I forgot about that. Alright, shut up. But man, we are really high up. But then again, we're like right at the top of Ishgard. Oh, there's Sid, with Biggs and Wedge. But I don't see Alfino anywhere. Hey, Sid. Sturgu, Alfino, how are you both? Not terribly well, judging by your faces. Judging by, sorry. Greetings, Master Garland. I'm sure it will come as a little surprise when I tell you we need a favor. We have need of a favor, Not really. Another wind barrier? And you say it was conjured by Nidhogg? The Enterprise could certainly take you where you need to go, but she would not fare well against dragons. She's agile for a ship her size, but not that agile. The Dravanians would fly rings around her. And if they took it into their heads to incinerate the rigging, there would be precious little we could do to avoid them. But there must be something we can do. Some manner of weapon we could employ. Estinian stands vigil at the edge of the churning mists, but we do not know how much longer... Alright. I didn't say it was impossible. I said it was impossible for the Enterprise. We need a smaller boat. Biggs, Wedge, it's time we gave that new toy of yours a proper test flight. Field test. Wow, really? My apologies. It's probably best if I let the lads show you. Come on, the manufactory's not far. Yes, it is. You're hanging out in the Skysteel manufactory, which is where the machinists are. Though I honestly haven't seen any Dark Knights. Which is troubling. But then again, not every job could be represented in the story. I guess. Oh well. I'm not too upset over it. Am I kidding? Yes, I am. No, I'm not. I'm joking. Like, every major class has been represented, so it's not really that much of a deal. And we have seen machinists and heard mention of astrologians, or astrologians, as it's apparently called. But yeah. Our little project's just inside. Oh, and you're going to you're going to like this one. Sorry. But yeah, no Dark Knights. I'm kind of upset over that. Ooh.
Feast your eyes upon our latest and greatest feat of engineering. We call it a mana cutter.
We call it a what now? Oh! Well, aren't you pretty?
After you put down Gaius, Wedge and me struck out on our own for a bit, and started work on the successor to the tiny Bronco.
Impressive little thing, isn't she? My talent for ship design has plainly rubbed off on them.
Oh yeah, sure.
They've adapted the principles of corrupted crystal technology and constructed a mechanism which converts ether from its surroundings into elemental wind. Said wind is then harnessed by the specially engineered sails, providing the craft with propulsion and lift. All in all, a most elegant solution.
Oh, wow.
I'm actually a little upset that I didn't think of it myself.
The design does, however, come with one small flaw.
Uh-oh.
The energy conversion ratio is bloody awful. To generate enough power to get you off the ground, you need to be in an area awash with predominantly wind-aspected ether.
In other words, there are a few places you can fly, and lots of places you can't.
Well, still
The
something.
new Ishgardian airship hasn't left the boys much time for tinkering, meaning it may be a while before this particular project takes off. If you'll forgive the pun.
Ha 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 ha. Ha.
Tataru, what's happened?
I've been looking all over for you. There's been word from Ulda. It's about Her Grace the Sultana.
It seems you're required elsewhere. Leave the Manakata with us. We'll see that she's airworthy and suitably equipped to slice through those winds.
Okay.
You, meanwhile, should concentrate on providing Raoban and the Sultana whatever help they need.
Off we go. I don't really know. I know we're getting to level 55 quests soon. Not really sure when though. Where's it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh. Now please. Okay. Why is it taking so long? Ah, there we go. Okay. Tetaru. A general summons. Really? General Raban says they may have uncovered the Sultana's whereabouts. And he wants you, by which I mean both of you, to go to the Waking Sands right away and help with the investigation. Come, Sudoku. Pressing though Ishgar's plight may be, our presence here will not serve to hasten the Manakata's completion. Let's return to the troubled lands of Thanalin and lend what aid we may. Tataru, have our friends at the congregation send a message to Justinian. Tell him we have identified a solution to our problem, but that it will take some time to prepare. As you wish, Master Althea. Sorry. To the Waking Sands, Warrior of Light. Tis past time Ulda was delivered from this darkness. So we go to Ulda now. Well, Thanalin. Man, we haven't actually been in Ulda for a while. Well, unless you count those summoner quests. Because, you know. Pain Flare and Ruin 3 haven't been awesome or anything. So we go this way. To Le Waking Sands. Actually, hang on. If you'll excuse me for a moment. Really sorry, this is just gonna take like a minute or two. Maybe. Okay, never mind. I don't know what happened there, but yeah, we're good. We're good. Yeah. Terribly sorry about that. Not really. I wasn't away that long. But things just started getting interesting here. Especially in Ishgard. I mean, we discovered that technically all of them can turn into dragons. Which wouldn't be good. I mean, pretty sure one of the enemies could just like gash themselves and just rain blood all over the city. Oh god. Could you imagine that? It would not be fun, to say the least. People will be turning into dragons left and right, and completely freaking out. Oh, there's the entrance. Took you long enough. Darn thing. I have no idea what I was doing, sorry. I can't really see what I'm doing, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Cutscene? Well then, looks like someone's back in shape.
Thank you for coming.
No thanks are necessary, General. I trust your recuperation continues apace.
I cannot complain. Thanks to Higiri and her ministrations, I've regained much of the strength I lost during my imprisonment.
Oh, did you now?
I gather you have made progress in the search for Her Grace.
Aye, some good fortune at last. A few days past, Dulala informed us that a sizable shipment of alchemical supplies had been delivered to the palace.
Oh?
With Papa Shan's assistance, I set out to ascertain the source and nature of the shipment. My inquiries led me to Frondale's frontistery.
Huh.
There, I learned that an order had been placed for a curious substance designed to sustain patients trapped in death-like slumber. An invention of the former head alchemist, apparently.
A death-like slumber? This cannot be a coincidence.
It lends some weight to Dulala's claims, aye. Her Grace is likely somewhere within the palace, abed but alive.
So she's not dead.
Before making any attempt to extricate the Sultana, however, it seemed prudent to learn what manner of substance was used to induce her torpor. To that end, I made inquiries as to the whereabouts of the one most like to have administered it. The lady-in-waiting, Meriel.
Oh, you mean the one who was with Adeleji when they kind of barged into their chambers after after I thought she kind of kicked the bucket? Sorry.
I sent for you as soon as we learned of her location. All that remains is to apprehend the woman.
Again, the woman who was there when you... Sorry. You know what I just said it. Be a little fast, but, you know.
We shall find our cat's paw in the Silver Bazaar.
Oh, really?
But we must tread carefully. The market is not the bustling place it once was, and someone is sure to mark our coming. Should they inform the monetarists, we'll have a fight on our hands.
I'm ready to fight.
We must be prepared for the worst, and being short an arm, I thought it wise to take another in its stead. What say you, Warrior of Light? Will you lend me yours?
Technically, it's a book, so I guess. And you also got a little summon to help out.
I pity the bastard that stands in our way. Come, my friends, for Nanamo and for Uldar!
Yeah. So many pointy ears. so now we gotta head to the Silver Bazaar. Okay. Oh, Yugiri, okay. Our target is Mariel, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting. A woman of Midlander heritage. I am told the two of you have met. Our sources indicate that she left the palace shortly after the incident and quietly rejoined the dwindling population of the Silver Bazaar. I suggest we begin by questioning the market's residents and confirm that Mariel is still hiding there. So we gotta head all the way to the Silver Bazaar now. Luckily, there's a ferry close by that can take us there. Because, yeah, I'm not walking all the way to the Silver Bazaar. Because you have to go all the way around the map just to do that. So instead, we're just gonna jump on a boat. Hopefully I can still use the boat. Probably still use the boat. Let's get back on the chocobo. It's weird. I've gone through the summoner quest, and I've actually like looked up a summary of the story online, including all the new abilities they get. We're supposedly gonna learn how to channel the power of Bahamut, but not like summon him. Just like they call it trance. So we're gonna learn how to trance as a summoner, which is kind of awesome. Oh, shut up! I didn't even participate in that fate. And I was looking at the so it's like we're sorry. I was looking at the skills, and apparently we're not going to learn, judging from what I've seen, we're not going to learn Dreadworm Trance until level 58, which is 4 more levels, but still, we still got to learn, what's it called, first. If you like, I can take you to the Silver Bazaar for 40 gil paid up front. Really? Really? Oh my god. Well, no, it's 40 gil. It's not that bad. Why am I complaining? It's 40 gil out of how much? Daniel. Mariel? Aye, she's here. Left the city for good, she says. Barely leaves her house, though. It's the one closest to the market entrance. Okay, we already have that. Can we just, like, skip the other two? No? Okay. Kickapoo. Greetings, Tadurgu. What can I do for the Silver Bazaar's favorite adventurer? Oh, right, because I did side quests here when I was leveling up Thaumaturge. Looking for Mariel, you say? If you're hoping to lure her back to Ul'dah, you may as well give up now. The girl's done with city life. Still, good to know. Do I know of any returning residents? Gods, don't tell me they're starting to come back. My masters will not be pleased to hear of this. Yeah. She's in this one. See? Right there. Oh. Ooh.
You are Mariel, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting?
Yep, that's her.
I know no one of that name. Pray excuse me.
Yeah, sure.
General Alden.
You're in trouble.
We will have the truth from you, girl.
I just noticed he's a big man. Sorry, that was random. Okay.
Mayhap it would be better coming from me.
The hell?
Lolorito, you best talk fast.
And you'd best calm down. I want to lose the other arm.
As you know, Teleji Adeleji's Cartano reclamation bill was no more than a facade. A means to get his grubby little hands on that Allagan monstrosity Omega.
I'm sorry, what is it called?
When he learned of Nanamo's intention to abdicate, however, he was forced to amend his plans. Suddenly, assassination seemed the most promising way to further his ambitions. I am told Teleji had discovered a maid in whose veins ran the blood of House Thorn. A new, more pliable puppet to sit the throne. 'Twould have caused an uproar, of course, but few could have contested her claim.
Yeah.
'Twas plain that Teleji's wild machinations had outgrown our ability to control them. So I decided to usurp his scheme and left the fool to seal his own demise.
Still could have told us about it.
And what of Nanamo?
Oh, I have no desire to harm her grace. 'Twould profit me little to destabilize our government. Thus did I employ young Mariel here to administer a potent sleeping potion in place of a poison. You should know, General, that your dear friend Ilberd was fully aware of my plan.
Oh yeah. Dear friend. Good friends cut off each other's arms. That's what they do.
I had him lie about the assassination as a means to prime your rage against Teleji. We weren't entirely sure how you would react, but things went rather better than expected.
Yeah, but then Nilbert kind of went and poked the bull a little bit more.
You conniving little worm. You had your claws in the Crystal Braves before their first recruited sworn to serve.
But of course, when a new game begins, 'tis only prudent to have a piece on the board. Ilberd was mine. Truth be told, a significant proportion of the Braves' initial endowment was also mine. With such large sums moving about, 'twas a rather trifling matter to disguise my own contribution.
Uh-huh.
Ah, Ilberd. I secured his services with a promise to support his cause once my authority had been solidified. I swear, the man thinks of naught but prizing Alamigo from the grasp of the Empire.
Well, that is kind of a good goal to have, but, you know, not something to obsess over.
Unlike you, General, the poor fellow seems quite unable to forsake the land of his forefathers. Mayhap that's why he called you a traitor to your people and a disgrace to your homeland, amongst other things. What was it he always compared you to? Oh, yes, an overgrown lapdog begging for scraps at the Sultana's table. Oh, how we laughed.
Oh, really?
Alas, Ilberd's entertaining little outbursts eventually gave way to wearisome tirades, and the zealous brute became rather unruly. I had no wish to see you executed, you understand, but he would not take no for an answer. Rest assured, his employment with me has long since ended.
So we have no idea where he is now, is what you're saying.
Which brings us neatly to the present. What say you, General? Both you and the Sultana are alive. We have one corpse and one fugitive.
and preparations have been made to restore your good name. Shall we cry quits and start again with a blank ledger?
Yeah, sure. After you... withheld information, poisoned the Sultana. Well, not poisoned, but, you know. Put the crap. I'm trying to think of how to put it. But made faked the Sultana's death, blamed it on me, and, you know, cut off Raubon's arm. Yeah, no, we're just gonna brush that all under the rug. Yeah, sure.
The hells we will! Do you honestly expect me to forgive and forget? After all you've done? You're guilty of high treason!
Okay.
Stay your blade, Master Alden. You yourself are not innocent. Or have you forgotten your own crime in executing Teledji Adeledji without trial?
He kind of did a... Oh.
Though you acted out of loyalty to the Sultana, such deeds are in violation of both the word and spirit of the law.
Adeledji kind of did provoke him.
If you would, Lord Lolorito?
This potion will wake the Sultana from her slumber. Consider it a gesture of conciliation.
I don't like his voice whatsoever.
You will find her grace resting comfortably within her private chambers. Should you doubt my word, I shall willingly accompany you to the palace as your hostage.
Sheesh.
I like not your motives, Lolorito. But you saved the Sultana's life, and for that, you have my gratitude.
Huh.
Raubon Alden, you are hereby reinstated as General of the Immortal Flames. The citizens of Uldar shall once more be united under Nanamo Ulnamo, and together we shall usher in a new age of prosperity.
For the upper class. Out in the rain? Oh, come on. That was a rather peaceful solution, I guess. Speak with Alphino. Alright. By the 12. I feared Lord Lolorito's arrival would herald another bloodbath. Little did I suspect that he, of all people, would gift us the means to rouse the Sultana. Yeah, me neither. So, I guess this is where we'll end this episode, because it kind of did go over. But then again, we did find out the truth, among other things. So, don't forget to like, favorite, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you in the next episode. Later.